Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Noga21. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars KOTOR 2 The Sith Lords, and this goddamn pop filter won't stay in the proper position. There it goes. Last time, we did a shit ton of party banter. Hooray! We also had to land on a planet and re-enter the Ebon Hawk for Visas Mar to actually spawn, which resulted in a fight. And now she's in our service. Hooray! Too bad I can't actually see her character sheet. Now, today's agenda is to actually leave Dantooine, because we're not going to be doing this planet first. Oh no! Can I actually see... Yes, I can. There are 4 more companions for us to take along with us. And I know where we can get 2 of them. Well, technically 3. Because HK takes up a slot, there's 2 that we get on Nar Shaddaa, and 1 revolves around going to Onderon. But first things first, wrong way, I actually meant to talk to Kreia, because I think I can actually get my prestige class right now. Because I think I'm high enough on the light side spectrum to actually gain access to him.
You have befriended the seer.
The Miraluka? Why do you call her a seer?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself, and do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Okay. I keep forgetting that my phone, my phone's ringtone right now is a fucking sonar. I don't recognize this number, so you can leave a message, you piece of shit. It's like I'm hearing a sonar going like, what's that? Oh, it's my phone. Ah, damn it. Really, game? You're just gonna give me number 2? Oh my. I don't think you can actually romance any companions in this game. I think. I'm not sure if that was because it was cut out or was never intended. I'm not actually sure. Well, technically there could be, because there are companions which... I'm not even going to get into romance. Typically, romance in video games is absolute dog shit because it's non-realistic. Unless you want to justify it in your head. It's like, oh, we've been traveling on a ship for several months. Hey, let's have feelings for each other. Alright, coffee. Oh wait, you're still hot. Shit. I think we're done talking about this.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
Ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents itself.
Then you are learning.
And said her planet was wiped out. That was the only colony of her people in this sector of the galaxy.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Well, if her people see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them?
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The 2 events are tied.
Someone wants this sector of the galaxy blind to the Force, so they can move freely, or strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Influence gained with Kreia. So as long as you show a dedication to learning and actually use the opportunities presented to you to get ahead in life, you gain influence. If you act like an idiot, well, you're gonna lose a lot.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
I think I need to do this. I want you to teach me more about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
This attack, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
Alright.
Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Hey, T3 has a stuck motivator.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Hey, I hear a catch in it. It's not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper past her breathing and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death and...
I heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed. What you heard was surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
So I can do that whenever I wish?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
You have gained +1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. Influence gained! Maximum Force points increase. I really should be very careful because if you don't have... There's actually some scenes involving your companions when you're learning from Kreia. If you don't have the companions, the scenes don't show up. Which makes sense.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes, and I need some answers.
Then ask, and I will do my best to answer. Yes. Very well. Yes.
Okay, wish to learn about lightsaber combat.
That is something we will leave until we possess a lightsaber.
You'll need to find a light, son of a bitch. Okay, fine. I'll leave the training with Kreia until later then. Then let's actually head to the cockpit, because we need to head to Nar Shaddaa, the smuggler's moon. A place that is annoying, to say the least.
Something up? Alright, but I'm out of credits. Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Yeah, I think we actually need to beat Atten and Pazak to actually progress this crap. Or at the very least, play enough Pazak. Of course. Oh, you give me a 1. Thank you, game.
Something up? Sounds good to me. I'll deal.
Oh boy. I'm going to win one of these games, damn it. You accused T3 of cheating, you fucking card shark. Well, that was lucky. I was expecting to actually lose that hand. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Of course I draw a fucking 10 when I don't want it. Oh, you can piss off, Pazak. Anyway, to Nar Shaddaa. Because this is also the planet where we can get fuel for Telos, which will require us to actually go back. Need to go back there anyway, eventually. It will also allow us to get either the final 2 or one of the final parts for HK, which is...
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If you wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
So, there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. Some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the huts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
So how hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So how hard will it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the
Okay, we're just repeating ourselves here. Alright, then let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I plotted a course for the refugee sector and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
You say that, Atten, and we're walking into the Viper's Nest. It's like a mini version of Coruscant. Only it's filled with a bunch of unseedy scum of the galaxy. Whereas Coruscant's filled with politicians. Not that much difference, actually.
quanto suscitto mukarata. Tu es rectonatada beer mabar jokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Bani sukokran, joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fuego mikojira.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Febko emaream ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chukoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The hupopotenyo go jucho picha. When tabani sochu. Norotoga proto lala shishi. Jugadosa jibacha. Ratak mansa. Tokosha machito. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fuego mikojira. Kawanabota atagwa kankadira. Yutaka alwanji umaliba. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honto no saka. Jita bedwana maticha. Doveri mincha. Yonona shitasa chuch. Si machadana. Dona we searcha makaran.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be alright. I think.
You think? The Ebon Hawks looks a little exposed out here.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
And let's move on.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Well, I wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
I also want to find out more about this bounty on Jedi.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
I agree. They're nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect him.
I do not wish your support, Dark Jedi. Your words only undermine my arguments.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Well, it says Kai El is here. I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult, but this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Well, let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
You were saying, Atten? Well, I think it's fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
And of course, Toydarians are immune to Jedi mind tricks, which I never really understood why. What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
Well, perhaps I could pay for the space and your time.
Yeah, right now all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
I'm guessing 50 credits ought to be enough.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Uh-huh. Sure. Now, there's going to be primo chances for everyone to gain influence here for the most part. Bayodur is one spot, Atten is one spot, Kreia will talk to you telepathically, regardless of if you take her or not. Business, You know what, I'm going to take the Handmaiden and Vizus with us. For now. I'll be swapping them out as we progress. And Vizus is a sentinel, same as us. Which should make things a little interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have any lightsabers. Improve critical strike. Powers, you have energy resistance. Horror, that explains what hit me. Force deflection, please. I can't believe I forgot to have that on everybody. Yeah, I don't have any problems with dexterity skills. Bump to bump, bump. Powers. Can't get force redirection. Can get... Let's get slow, why not? Feats, Master Critical Strike. Powers... It recommends Stun Droid. I think the recommended is a bunch of bullshit. Let's have Force Lightning. Even though our influence with her is making her towards the light side, she is a Sith, so it makes sense for her to have dark side powers. Let's have Choke. Plus she's better at slinging those powers than I am. Mainly because of that charisma score. Why does she have such a high charisma score? I don't know. Termination form. Affliction. Okay. And let's give her... Yeah, let's give her the Barandos Sage Robe. Because I chose to be as a Sentinel, and I am not a female, Kreia is the only consular we'll get, if I'm remembering correctly. Thermal shield generator. Yeah, sure, let's just make you immune to fucking fire. Or close. And her lightsaber was destroyed, which means we don't have it. We only have pieces of it, so here, have a vibroblade. And I forgot to give her fucking finesse. 5 to 17. 2 to 11 plus 12 versus... Okay, it looks like Handmaid and Vistas are going to be punching things for a while. Alright then. Let's move on. Quick save. Exchange thugs.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
At a couple of cowards felt the stomach for a real fight. Well, this should be easy. Oh, God. Okay. That was a little weird. I think that's a... Wait, that glitch always happens to me, I don't know why.
I shall honor them with battle.
Well, you honored the Trandoshan. A single credit. That's all you had? You worthless sack of shit.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Well, I couldn't just stand by and let them hurt you. Why were they owning you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Visquis?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Well, I was glad to help. You better head out of here before you run into any more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend?
I can, in exchange for some information.
All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
Do you know someone named Zezkael?
No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an exchange boss?
No, he's a Jedi Master.
Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the Exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But, you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the Exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty.
Well, tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
Why are the refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp.
I'll be going now.
Friend, you did promise some credits in exchange for information.
Of course, here's 5 credits.
Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything.
I'd appreciate that.
I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
I lost some measly 5 credits. Big deal. And here's an interesting event.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Of course, here, take 5 credits.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
3.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
It may help him. There's nothing else but to survive.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
And what if he doesn't?
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
There's wisdom in what you say. Perhaps I shall not be so quick to offer aid in the future.
Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
We both gain light side and influence of Kreia. It's amazing.
And what did he want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
Oh, you conniving little fuckhead. Okay. Next up, we need to swap out Handmaiden and put Kreia in because I think around these gigantic holes, she will actually have a dialogue about it. Oh, no, let's ignore him. Ignore him for now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I try to do one thing and several other things pop up. Oh, I don't want to talk to this douchebag over here because that will involve an event with the Ebon Hawk that will be need to clear up. And if I go over there, I'll be interrupting another fight. Oh, god damn it. Oh, why does this game do this to me? Aha! As long as I don't get near or talk to them, I don't get involved.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you.
I don't know, I suddenly feel strange.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
I feel so alive with desperation about it.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
The sound, the vibration is strange, tense.
Strange? Perhaps. Perhaps not. It is but the vibration of minds driven by life's struggles. The struggle to feed, to take, to mate, to fight. It is the way of things. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
That control over such a large scale is possible?
Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
Maximum force points increased. Okay, and we're good here. Let's kick some people out. Is there a hotkey for... Why is party selection L of all buttons? Why is it L? That doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, Beodur and Atten. Come on board. I actually need you guys. Mainly so I can gain more influence with both of you. I need to find my way to the refugee sector proper. And I don't think this is the entrance.
Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa chuch, uanatu nubayes, dorcha no bangani honkades. Torsenta winoto, tono tucha, tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
Ah, apparently I entered a cantina, I think. All exchange crime bosses are vying for power. Goto's one of the more successful ones. Ondar. Nor you.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
What makes you think the ship's yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
Ah, yes. Remember the pilot we rescued all the way back in Davik Kang's estate? He actually shows up here. Well, if you can prove the ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
Well, I'll be damned, that's right, but I didn't know about the cargo hatch.
Whoa, he could have gotten that information some other way than owning the ship. Come on, he's skifting us.
So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
Well, can I buy it from you?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
Well, she couldn't... Fine. The ship is yours, I'll return it to you.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship. That I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
Ah, don't worry. Flying the Ebon Hawk is like painting a target on your forehead. I'm not doing him any favors.
I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Yeah, don't worry, Atten. He's gonna get a rather bad turn of events as soon as he actually gets to the Hawk. Oh boy. What did I walk into? Hell with it.
Graci ubaci kompa dwana muska na boska wamba.
Norahagwa buska, yokolo alaubaka.
I think I may have walked into a drug deal gone wrong. Ow! Throwing grenades! Okay, let's actually take care of the fucker who's...
More where that came
Okay,
from.
where was I? Oh yes, take care of the thugs.
More where that came from. Let's settle
If we could hit the broadside of the bar. Well, that was interesting. And very annoying. $39 credits. Sinagar war suit. And a response package. Anything else? No? Let's see, that's Sinagar war suit. 7-3. Medium. Beodur, is that better than what you're wearing? Well, it depends. What's your dexterity at? Absolute shit. Just where it's at. Let's see, defensive 18 versus 17, 15. Light armor it is. Let's just do this a couple times. We have 123 force points. I think we're starting to get the amount that we're actually supposed to have. Okay, that... one of these places is the place I'm looking for. Ah, is this the place to the refugee sector? It is! Now, if you want to be an evil dickhead, you can actually manipulate all the events regarding the refugees to make Kreia really happy. But you have to be a real evil dickhead to do so. Ugh. You essentially have to manipulate everyone in the refugee sector to become compliant enough so you could gain access to the exchange, which is despicable. Why bother doing that? Why can't I just throw a fucking curveball into everyone's plans and cause a bunch of chaos? That's more fun.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Kavagamba munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Unfortunately... Ugh. Let's see, what is it? Oh, god damn it. Too bad I can't find a terminal. Ah, swoop bike racing. Can't do anything, because it's bugged out. Well, the, Telos track is fucked. Might as well deal with this.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
You two, give me all your credits, then you can jump into Central. Oh, god Damn it, I want to go dark side fully, but I can't. Because I want a companion and not the other one, so I have to stay light side. Son of a bitch! The dark side's a lot more fun, though. That's my problem. Oh, whatever. There's no need for this. Go on your way. That takes care of them. Rutam, we need to have a talk.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
Aren't you going to thank me?
Thank you? They'll be after me worse than ever. I'm laying low for a while. Maybe they'll forget about me.
Well, thanks, you worthless...
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war.
If I can give assistance, I will.
And that is why I follow you, General. Lead on.
Yay! I swear, Beodur is the hardest companion, well, one of the hardest companions to gain influence with. Mainly because you have to be compassionate, and you have to be with either by yourself or be with someone who doesn't also have that influence area section. Event. For example, I help someone, and if both Beodur and let's just say, Ann here will both gain influence from them, typically only Ann will actually gain it. Because he talks first. I don't know why, it's just weird. But the reason why I want influence with Beodur to me is because the reason why I want influence with Ann and practically everyone else who's a non-Jedi in my crew. Gita, that's a Rhodian merchant. Okay, well, I'm thinking of the way how we're gonna do this. If I go to the docks, the only thing I can actually do in the docks involves the huts, maybe a few other miscellaneous things. But I'll need to go there multiple times regardless, so I need to do something else. So let's. So many things to do. But let's head to the refugee sector proper. Mainly so we can get a little bit of a information on Ann that we can use to explain some things. And we could actually get some more influence gaining with Beodur. Oh great, exchange thugs. And what do you want? And who's this overseer? Those are big words coming from a pair of two cred thugs like yourselves. I don't need to pay the toll.
Just like a Jedi.
It works, Ann! Are you gonna start complaining if I don't use it? Why bother wasting time and effort on the weak-minded when I can just wave my hand and basically force them to comply with my will? Now let's see here. I need to talk to certain someone or have a conversation pop up. I actually need to talk to a certain someone regardless. Okay, seriously, how hard is it for 2 NPCs to pop up? You're gonna make me talk to...
Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani Maurata Wakata Chilumatisma. Huta Yanolia, Jukta Genichu Bawanki, Najung Winotonma, no Miurita.
Sintatita Krom, Docipato non è noto?
Kavadumpa, Mo Wendido Chokerembi Norta Kunyun Wishchawa Kachuba, Sura Dachi Morotuko Kansa.
Oh, Twi'lek, I need to speak to you.
Tu, Nita Manta Yumar Lorda Wata, no Sanastika. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana nucha. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana nucha.
Alright, let's hear it.
Hunta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Who, Atten?
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana nucha. Dahupa wosa urata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune.
And there's the dialogue prompt that we needed for Atten to progress. Alright, now we need to talk to Husef over here.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
How do the Serico and exchange get along?
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Do the Serico ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
What does the exchange do to the refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
Is there anything I could help you with?
If you could convince either the exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck.
Now, our only reason for actually helping these people is to get the exchange to notice us so we can actually get into the main exchange compound and move on with the main storyline, but that's that. There's one guy in here that I need to talk to. Is it this one?
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
Alright then. And I need you to get out. God damn it, it's L. Unable to change our party at the. Fuck me. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, at the very least, the doorway is over here. It's not that far off. Hello, exchange thugs. I'll deal with you in a moment. And if I head back to the Ebon Hawk now, I'm gonna get into a fight. Great. I just know it. Anyway, and I need you to stay out of the party for now. Instead, I need to head back to the refugee camp, talk to Greril, or whatever the fuck his name is. Treat his injuries, because I should have a high enough treat injuries skill on this character for once in my fucking life. To heal him and have Beodur gain some influence. Too bad there's no influence counter that I could actually look at.
Keep back. I am.
Your illness doesn't look very serious to me. Let me help.
Really? The others say I have the plague. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see, light side points gained. Sith-sized Baratheus lens. What the fuck is that supposed to be?
You did the right thing, General.
Influence gained with Bay of Dur. Excellent. Oh, now what? Great. Useless text message. Alright, let's get out of here. Because another big section that I can gain a lot of influence with Bay of Dur involves a way to fast travel on Nar Shaddaa. Mainly involves repairing a speeder, but I don't think I have the parts to do so. And I think I need to actually physically get the parts. And not just some random mismatch of scrap metal either. Okay. Okay, Okay.
Let's see. Tree brings the spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround. No, that won't work. Connect! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for. Well, not now. Anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Nice panoramic shot.
Kreia, is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board up.
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
Finally, my ticket off this hole. Looks like it's been through hell. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What are you...
Well, shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh boy. Well, that's something we have to do next in the next video. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Star Wars KOTOR 2 The Sith Lords. Next time we're gonna kick some fucking assholes off my ship. But until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all next time.